All right, welcome everyone. We're going to go over today's what a string is. All right, now a string is pretty much a variable that allows you to use letters and numbers um, uh, as a value, as a set value. All right, in the variable. So what I did here, um, I created a string variable. Uh, as you can see, you can go here. You have your whole list of variables to use. All right, but right now we're gonna go over string. Okay. Now you got the get string variable and you have the set string variable. Okay. Now these two can be used uh, independently of each other, or they can be used together. And I'll show you an example. So first we're going to start with set. All right. Use set by itself. Now, event construct, okay, is pretty much when you press play up here and load your level, start your level. Whatever's plugged into this is what's going to happen when your level starts. Okay. So pretty much when the level starts, I'm going to set this string to this variable to this value, excuse me, to this value, and then I'm going to display it in this text box, which I created here in the designer. Okay. That's pretty much what you see right here. All right, so let me show you an example. Delete this. Let's say we want to do top 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have a mixture of letter characters and number characters. All right. And all I have to do is type it in the set box here. As you see, it did not reject it, the mixing of the two. Now, usually if you are trying to add a value to a variable that's not formatted for it, it will reject it. But as you can see, it accepts it. When I click off, it remains the same. It did not change automatically. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, compile, save. You want to get in the habit of doing that for projects. And I want to press play. As you can see, what I typed in the set variable is a string top 1, 2, 3, 4. That's exactly what printed on the screen. Okay. Now, say for instance, now here's the thing too with set. Okay, set is pretty much you type directly into the variable on the blueprint uh, in real time. Now, when you're using the get variable right here, you have to go down to the bottom and scroll down. You're going to see here default value. You have to assign a value to the get variable. All right, for the string. So let's say I want to put blue sky 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is the new value of this get variable. All right. So the string, the value is blue sky 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna delete this. And what I want to do, I'm going to take the get variable and I'm going to show you two ways you can use the get variable independently. One is you can plug it into the set and it's going to take the value of the get variable, which is right here, and it's going to plug it in to the set variable, which if you trace the line, it's going to set the text for this text block right here. Okay. And that's going to display it on the screen. So let me go ahead, plug it in. And you should see Blue Sky 234 on the screen when you press play. See, Blue Sky 1234. That's one way of using the get variable. Okay. Let me show you the other way. Break the links here. We're not going to use set this time. What we're going to do is we're going to connect the event construct straight into our object text block. Okay. And we're going to plug the get variable string directly into the object text block. Okay. Because you may not always want to set it. You may not always want to use set depending on what you're trying to do, but you can use get independently to plug the value, whatever value you set directly into a text block or, a multi-text block, etc. Anything, any object that you create in Designer where text and numbers can be added to its value. All right. You can always plug your variable directly into the object that you're using. So for this instance here, okay, so I'm plugging it directly into the object text block, which I showed you guys on the Designer. Okay. So now the value that I assigned to tutorial, go down here, I assign it a value, default value. I set it to Blue Sky 1234. All right. So I'm plugging the string Blue Sky 1234 directly into the text block to display this value. Compile, save, and when we press play, we should see Blue Sky 1234. As you can see, Blue Sky 1234. This is the value I assigned to it. All right, originally down here, this is the value I assigned. All right, guys. And whatever you put here, whatever you set for this value, whatever string you put for this value, it's what's going to display. Okay. If you do the method I just showed you. So if you can plug it directly into the object that you want the value to display, or you can use the set itself and plug it into that. Okay. Simple, basic. I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys in the next one.